conquering this fear, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering this fear, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering this fear, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. Conquering this fear, I'm busting through the ceiling.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy.
Hello, everybody. Somebody tell me in chat if you can hear me. I'll take that as a yes. Hello, Ray. I did want to ask if that world record that you were just looking at was with or without the global cheats, because there's actually a cheat to give you the horn from that Linda gives you, and that lets you skip about half the game. So if that's the case, I can definitely see it being a around 2-hour speed run. But other than that, that's insane. So, all right. Do we have sound? Oh, let me see. There we go. Hi. Yeah, we're streaming. No, they can't. All right, we have sound, we have voice, we have a game. So, for any of you guys who haven't seen Psychonauts yet, this is one of my favorite games. And we're actually going to start a new game, and I'm going to shut up for this 8-minute cutscene.
The human mind. 600 miles of synaptic fiber, 5.5 ounces of cranial fluid, 1,500 grams of complex neural matter. A 3-pound pile of dreams. But I'll tell you what it really is. It is the ultimate battlefield and the ultimate weapon. The wars of this modern age, the psychic age, are all fought somewhere between these damp, curvaceous undulations. From this day forward, you are all psychic soldiers, paranormal paratroopers, mental marines who are about to ship out on the adventure of their lives. This is our beachhead! And this is your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dreams. You shall fight his demons. You shall live his nightmares. And those of you who fight well, you will find yourselves on the path to becoming international secret agents. In other words, Psychonauts. The rest of you will die!
Oh, Maury.
Children, you are not going to die.
Well, if you're not a psychonaut, then you might as well be dead.
They told me this was a summer camp. Ah, Dogen, don't worry about old Coach Oleander. I've been coming here for years, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Dogen, Lily's right. You don't got nothing to worry about.
Except for that giant monster in the lake I was telling you about.
Bobby Zilch! I told you to stop scaring people with that ridiculous old legend. I don't want the kids to be afraid to go out at night and walk alone on the perfectly safe paths of Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. And we don't want to scare our special guests, superstar Psychonauts Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello.
Light monster!
Formation.
It's resisting. Quick, bring it over here.
What is it?
It's just a little boy. What's your name, darling?
I'll find out. Kid, get in! Ugh.
My name
Starts with a D.
is Rasputin, but everybody calls me Raz.
Please don't kill us, lake monster!
Compelling.
Armored like a tank.
Sorry I'm late. I don't want to disrupt your briefing, Agent Oleander. Agents 9, Vodello, please, continue.
Where do you think you're going?
You've broken into a highly classified remote government training facility.
I know, isn't it great? Listen, why don't I just sit over here quietly with my fellow Psychonauts? Hey, how's it going? I like your hat.
We need to have this young man taken from here immediately.
I'll call his parents.
What? But don't you train Psychonauts here?
Yes, darling, but...
To soar across the astral plane. To wage psychic warfare against the enemies of free thought.
That is what I wrote on the front of the pamphlet.
Those words are why I'm here, Coach Oleander. Do you remember what you wrote on the inside of that pamphlet? You were born with a special gift. But the people around you treat it like a curse. Your mother is afraid of you. And your father looks at you with shame in his eyes. Come to Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, and you can show them all. Back home, your powers make you a loner, an outcast, a circus freak. But in this dojo, in this psychic dojo, they make you a hero.
Get that soldier a bunk.
Now, darling, you can stay here for a few days until your parents come for you, but we can't let you participate in any paranormal training without your parents' consent. I'm sorry.
Wowie, you're so lucky. You get to go home soon.
Home? Back there, I was just like you were, Dogen. Punished by my own family for having powers I never asked for. But here, I have a chance to be something, to make a difference. They may come for me, Dogen, but they'll be looking for Raz, the boy. What they're going to find, what they don't expect, is Raz, the Psychonaut.
And then you'll make their heads explode?
No. Do you do that?
No. Well, once kinda. But now I wear this special hat. Wanna try it on?
No.
But he has mental defenses like I've never seen in someone so young. If I could just get him in my lab for some experiments, I'm sure he could withstand more than the others.
That kid's 1 in a million, 9. But I'm not gonna let you turn him into one of your guinea pigs. I've got big plans for that mind.
Straight up, an 8-minute cutscene. I remember the first time I played this game. I was absolutely stunned by the fact that this is an 8-minute cutscene. And I don't watch it all the time nowadays, but it is still an absolute treat, and I am definitely looking forward to the cutscenes of 2. Now, I have a couple of save files on this version of the game, and I think they're all named Raz, so I don't remember what's what. We're just gonna overwrite one of them. Most likely they're all 101 rank. Baron. Nope. Okay. Most likely they're all 101 rank runs, just at different levels of completion, so it doesn't really matter. Great organization. Yeah, you've known me long enough.
All right, settle down in here.
And it just keeps going.
Day tomorrow. I want to see each and every one of you runs in my classroom at 0600 hours on the dot. I'm the early bird, and you're the worms. Got it? Now, lights out!
Because what we need in this game is more cutscenes.
Okay, quick eye exam before we start.
Huh?
Look over that way, if you will.
Wow, what's that?
Oh, that's a Psi challenge marker. The staff scatters these all over the camp to test the students. Every one of these you find advances you a whole rank.
Uh-huh.
Now look up for me, if you will. Some of the old markers are falling apart. You'll find bits of them flapping around loose. If you find enough of these Psi cards, you can put them together to make a brand new challenge marker. But you have to buy a Psi core at the camp store to hold them together. Keep ranking up, and before you know it, you'll be able to use brand new psychic powers. Stuff you didn't even know you could do.
And then when do I become a Psychonaut? Because I have to do that before my dad shows up to take me home. Hey, where'd he go? That guy looks so familiar.
Now that we're about 20 minutes into the stream, I can finally talk without talking over cutscenes. Yeet, I am so excited for Psychonauts 2 as well. That's actually why I'm doing this. I wanted to start streaming specifically.
Hey, Raz! Hurry up! You don't want to be late for basic braining!
Woohoo! Basic braining is the best class ever! Woohoo!
Nobody shuts up in this game, and I love it. I wanted to start this game on my Twitch channel because I wanted to get a hang of the actual system so that when Psychonauts 2 rolls around, I will be your first arrowhead. Arrowheads are made of Psytanium, a rare psychoreactive mineral, which makes them very valuable. You can use arrowheads to buy items at the camp store and other places you find. Excellent. I wanted to know how to stream before Psychonauts 2 officially dropped. That's... They'll show us that a million times.
You're dating Elka now. Does that mean we won't hang out as much?
Shoot, I reckon things ain't gonna change one bit. Doggone it, partner. No woman's never gonna... Hey, you're gonna make my boyfriend late for class. Come on, James. Come on.
I genuinely have so much to say about all of these characters. So, for those of you who don't know, when Psychonauts released on Steam in 2011, I think, there was a brief period of time where Double Fine actually left in the Steam files. I guess it was a Word document, or at least that's how it's formatted today. And it's among Psychonauts fans, it's widely called the LiPo or LiPo doc, depending on how you pronounce it. And it's basically just this compilation of development backstories that Double Fine worked with and never really incorporated fully into the game, and sometimes drew from it to develop the characters, and we don't need to be here yet. And
It's like it's completely frozen.
Yes, I know it is. It's a block of ice. I'm obsessed with that document because there's so much that went into the making of these characters that you don't even get to see in the game, particularly with Oleander, which is actually really sad because as one of the main characters of the game, I really feel like his story was kind of shorted, you know? It wasn't done justice. Brain lore, yes. You've never heard of the document, Ray? Oh my god. It is absolutely one of my favorite things. I have poured for hours over the Aquato backstory. Let's hear this.
I'm telling you for the last time, no. I would never do that. I could never kill everyone. Oh, hi, Raz.
Squirrel trouble?
They're liars is all. Whatever they tell you, it's a lie.
I'll take your word for it. You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up.
We do love Dogen, though. What a cutie. So, since we all love Dogen in the chat, the document that I'm actually talking about has little sections for even all of the campers. Not all of them are filled out, unfortunately, but the ones that do, the ones that are, have some absolutely fascinating information. Elka Doom and Milka Phage are two of my favorite
Hey, where you
characters
going,
for the
Maloof?
backstory document.
Shh! I snuck out! That class is a death trap for crazy people! Listen, the coach is strong. At the start of class, he pulls you into his mind, and then there's nothing you can do about it. But once you're in, you can use these smelling salts to sneak out. Take mine. I don't need them anymore. I'm calling my parents to come get me before I get hurt.
Too late!
Bobby! Ah!
Hey, kid! You owe me 5 arrowheads for this week's protection service.
Cough it up, my loser, or you'll be coughing up bloody tears.
Hey, leave him alone.
I heard a rumor that you were raised in the circus. Well, let me put this in terms you'll understand. I'm the strong man around here.
Really? Because you look more like the cotton candy.
Benny, put this kid's death on my to-do list.
Come on, we'll see him in class.
Yeah, we'll settle this on the battlefield.
Your journal is a great place to see what you've done so far and plan what you're going to do next. You can use it to save and load your progress, change your options, and there's a helpful map in the back. Press start to open your journal. Every time I start a new game, I'm absolutely irritated with the tutorial menus. They just drive me nuts. Like, I know all this stuff. I've been playing for years. So back to the Dogen lore, because his is some of the funniest lore in the document. All it says for Dogen is, and I quote, his parents just didn't know what to do with him. This poor kid. His parents just didn't know what to do with him. I don't think I can make that. I gotta go back down here. I mentioned this the last time I streamed Psychonauts. Every time that I start a new game, it's absolutely agony because I don't have levitation yet. And I'm so used to just going much faster than Raz's snail's pace. Whoops. Trying to see what was behind me. Should I even be cagey about spoilers? What's that mean? What do you mean, Oh, you mean about Bobby and, I think everybody here has seen Psychonauts in some capacity. Woo! Very close. But I am going to try to be a little,
Calling any sentient being in the galaxy Polarisma Australis.
I'm gonna try to be a little, careful about what I do say as far as the backstory goes, only because, with Oleander's, oh my god, with Oleander specifically, it does pretty much give away a lot of what goes on in the story, and as much as I want to talk about the Aquato backstory, I'm going to hold off on that because I don't want to really give anything away for what's going to happen in 2, because I'm pretty sure that we've got some some too heavy lore that comes in through the backstory document. How many? Oh god, this again. 11 of 12. So I'm done here. That's good. About 15 minutes before I have to go to the store. Oh, hey! Hey, Rose. Oh god, I forgot about the slapping minigame. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't want to come back and do
Coach
that.
Oleander, I'm reporting for basic braining.
Son, do you realize that to take my course, I will have to pull you into my mind, and you will have to relive every bullet-scarred memory of every battle I have ever faced. It won't be pretty. Are you sure you wouldn't rather run around a bit more in the sunshine first?
I'm ready, sir.
Well then... You're late, soldier. Now get in here and give me 20.
Basic braining time. Yes, this is my voice. This has been my voice for about 56 years. I sounded like this is a toddler.
So, this is it. The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
A mental dentist office.
It's a recruiting office, kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the greatest job in the world, being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental freedom. Are you ready to face torture, insanity, and death? Because this is your last chance to chicken out.
Oh, me, sir. I'd like to chicken out, please.
Too late, soldier.
But you said...
There's only one way out of here. Fighting! I want one of you chickens to sock me square in the jaw. But I warn you, once you do, the war is on.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, go, go!
Let's go, go, go! And another cutscene.
What kind of obstacle course is this? That kid just got killed.
A mental obstacle course, you bleeding heart. He's not dead. His astral projection just got kicked out of my mind. And I'll kick your astral projection out of here too if you don't get moving right now. You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
So, I really did forget about the punching minigame. Oh god. I don't think I've met a single Psychonauts fan yet who has enjoyed the punching minigame.
Relax. That's just a figment of my imagination. You can run right through figments. They help you rank up, and when you rank up, you earn new psychic powers. So whenever you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. Come on, get that figment.
Our first figment. Collect 100 figment points and you'll be promoted.
Be a figgy piggy.
Excellent.
Who's Coach's little pig? Hey, what are you staring at? We all have emotional baggage, kid. Why don't you make yourself useful? Sort some of it out while you're in here. Keep your eyes peeled for a tag that matches. Could be anywhere.
Honestly, my favorite level is the Meat Circus.
There it is. Now, you will pick up that tag and you will put it on that bag you just found. Unless you'd rather just drop and give me 20 right now.
Yeah, I usually
You
don't
hit
leave
that
a level
ladder
until
hard,
I have all
son.
the figments.
Show it who's boss.
I mean, I don't usually leave a level until I have 100% of the level, unless I have to backtrack, like I don't have a power or the cobweb duster yet. I just find it easier that way, this way I don't have to keep track of what I've already done. Yeah, no, Ray, shoot. Look at me failing basic jumps. Pro gamer moments. I love the last level of this game, because, again, I am absolutely obsessed with the Aquato backstory. For 8 years, I have been obsessed with characters that never even make it into this game. And what can I say? That makes Meat Circus my favorite level.
Mentalis Uberalis!
Come on. Really? I mean, come on. First of all.
Watch out! Fire down below!
Yeah, okay. Close enough. There's another cutscene.
We can't get past this! This is stupid!
Looks like a test. There's probably a secret, more advanced route.
What's that supposed to mean? You think you're more advanced than me, new kid?
Sorry, what?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid. The coach is stupid. The whole camp is stupid. That thing flying at you is stupid.
What's flying at me?
Bobby Zeltz's foot, that's what! You stupid new kid! Yeah!
Oh. Thanks for saving me.
Well, actually, I was saving this plant.
Never seen one so meaty before.
I have. It's been appearing in this creepy nightmare I keep having.
You're having nightmares? Oh, I've been reading about how to fix those. Will you let me see one?
No.
So have you guys enjoyed the minute and a half of actual gameplay we've had so far?
Less waiting, more motivating!
I remember the rail sliding bit, and while I don't find it too terribly annoying, there's that one figment that they actually put off the side of the rail where you have no choice but to jump and die. For years I've been trying to slide that rail and get that figment and then jump back onto the rail, but it's just I can't do it. Maybe someday I'll get it, but
it's
until then.
Day, kid.
Nothing that Meat Circus does, as far as figments go, will ever match my ire for what they did in Mia's race. I'm not gonna 100% Mia's race on stream. I'm not gonna put you guys through that. I will do the race and I will collect the figments
Mentalis
off
Uberalis.
stream, because I think that contributes like a good hour and a half to my total playtime when I do 100% run. Oh, I hate moving figments more than anything. Yeah, no, nobody likes the bunny. Everybody I've ever met, like, there are only a few things that really set off Psychonauts fans. And that would be, oh no, oh my god. That would be punch, 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 and the bunny. Come on. Oh god. There goes my depth perception. Alright, we'll see you in a bit, Rose. I failed so many times at the last bunny to get that game. Just put me on the platform I needed to get on. That's amazing. Oh. Okay. I swear to god I hit jump. I swear to god I hit jump. We're glad to have you here, Joni. I'm sorry that you have to see the beginning of this game again. I know that you were here for my first test stream and you saw me get up to
You're like
Lungfishopolis.
molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
But I wanted to do something a little more official and 100% run this, save it to my YouTube channel, and really be prepared for when Psychonauts 2 drops. Oh good, I didn't even try. I didn't even try to grab that. If Daisy were to work at this camp, would she make it without losing her brain? No. No, not even.
Less waiting, more motivating!
She would absolutely be the first. Whether you're talking about me or, you know, Oopsie Daisy Daisy, we both got the observation skills of a log. There's no way. Oh,
Is
thank
your
you,
name
Ray.
Joey?
No,
Cause I'm gonna call you Slowy Joey.
that's not my name.
What was that, Slowy? I can't hear ya. You're talking too slow.
Yeah. Alright, I hate this part, because, let me see if I can, good. I always drop down, and sometimes I drop down where the platform isn't, and it's just a bad time all around. Whoa! Whoa. Okay. That... No, stop! I've never liked these trampolines. They always break.
Less waiting, more motivating.
I've rocketed up through them more times than I can count. Let's get these couple of figments. There we go. We've got one more down here. I'm just gonna wait for it to come back around instead of trying to chase it, because Raz is incredibly slow. Come on. Come on. Good. Moving figments are my least favorite. What would Daisy's mental landscape look like?
Now that kind of wall, you can climb it up, down, sideways, whatever way you want. Just get on it. Quick, like a monkey.
Like a monkey. I have thought about Daisy's / my own mental landscape for a long time. Back in 2013,
Hey, slow down.
14, something like that.
Make us look bad, and Bobby will pound you deaf. Bobby, can you hear me? Where are you? Don't leave me alone out here, Bobby. I'm
Be quiet.
Bang, clutch those mines, kid. They'll blow you up like a 10-cent kazoo.
We're gonna come back and get Dogen real quick, because I just want to collect the figments without worrying about him blowing up. Woo! Is that all of them? Okay. Back in like 2014 or 15, something like that, I actually had a concept for a brain
Hey,
level.
Dogen.
I keep blowing up.
He keeps blowing up.
Well, good luck with that. Bye.
Okay.
No. Poor kid. Let's
Hey,
help him
Dogen.
out.
What's wrong?
I keep blowing up.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
And it was just a library.
I can't do it.
Oh my god, you're
Follow
not even
me.
here yet.
I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
It was kind of an exploration
Follow
of
me. I'll help
dissociative
you through the
amnesia
mines.
because of
Okay.
trauma that happened back in 2011.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
And it wasn't really
Okay.
very creative as far as like a brain level goes. Turn around.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Dogen. Just follow me.
Okay.
Oh god.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
It was, I think, a bookshelf for every year of my life, and the years that I
You're
was
like
experiencing
molasses going
dissociative
uphill in
amnesia.
January.
Raz,
With
I didn't
crutches.
explode at all.
Good hustle out there.
Hey. This is for helping me out. Okay, bye.
All of the books on that bookshelf come here, were kind of waterlogged or burnt or just generally unreadable. And it was kind of my way. Consider it a proto Oopsie Daisy. It was my way of kind of exploring the
Plane's going down,
effects of
soldier.
mental illness at
Hit
the time.
that door and Geronimo!
Hey, no one told me to pack a chute.
Did Washington have a chute when he crossed the Delaware? Just jump, sissy!
Should we listen to the story?
I guess we're
No.
all going. And
Get out.
then I gave Lady a bone.
I'm not waiting for that. I've since been workshopping sort of a mental level for myself / Daisy, I guess. And it's definitely got to do with theme parks.
Hey,
Like,
look! It's Raz!
I pretty much grew up in
Raz is
Universal,
here!
so
Yeah! Maybe you'll be able to beat this darn game. We can't do it.
Yeah, we're no good, and the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Yay, Raz! Just punch that to start.
I don't want to do this. I think I'm going to end the stream here. Alright, let's grab this figment and this one and put off this punching minigame as long as possible. And Unfortunately, even if you cheat, you can't get up over this because there's an infinite invisible wall there. So we just gotta bite the bullet.
You score enough points on this course, kid, and I'll give
I'm probably
you a
not gonna talk for
reward.
the remainder of this this punching minigame because as the levels get a little higher and it gets a little harder, I am not good at it.
Punch!
Alright, let's go.
Punch, Raz! Punch!
Punch! Hooray!
Punch!
Oh, Crystal, Clem, I love you guys. Shut up.
Punch, punchy, punch, punch!
Punch, punch, punch! Punch, Raz! Punch!
Punch!
Hey,
Hooray! Punch,
it actually
punch,
got in my
punch!
way.
Yay, Raz!
Punch, Raz! Punch! Punch, punchy, punch, punch! Yay, Raz!
Punch, Raz! Punch!
Punch, punchy, punch, punch!
Yay, Raz! Punch, punch, punch!
Hey, good job, soldier. Now here's your reward.
Just thank God that they don't make you do the actual, like, rank up challenge with those two cheering you on. Alright, here we go. Okay. One down, about 6 to go. It's not worth it for one rank. I'm just putting it out there now. Which one of you was the one who asked me if I was going to do this on my first run through of this level? Because we might have a problem. You and me. Okay. I wish I knew how many there were left. 50 and 75 seconds. I think it gets to like 60 and 75 seconds, and that's the one that's the last one. But let's just keep going. Shit. I don't think I'm gonna make this one. Oh my god, oh, that was it! Oh, it's over! Thank god it's over! Wow. God, I hate that. And like this punching minigame to rank up wouldn't even be so hard if this wasn't in the way. Because it's environment that you can get caught on and it kind of slows you down a little bit. So when I'm making those hairpin turns, I won't quite clear what I need to. But that's irrelevant now. It's over.
Most people, they got something to hide. They store away their shame, their dirty little secrets in these tiny vaults in their minds. But the enemy is not allowed any secrets in wartime, are they, soldier? So go ahead and bust open this vault. I got nothing to hide.
That was an interesting audio glitch. Yeah, I can't figure out what that noise is. Like, I spent about a half an hour one day just going back and forth trying to figure out what was making that sound effect. No idea. Oh well.
Ah, good.
So this is our first mental vault. You're going to see a lot of these throughout the game. I wish that didn't have to stay right in the middle. This one's Oleander's Pride.
You enjoy that. One of my favorites.
Well, isn't he just a swell guy? Back in 2015, I think? Or 14, something like that. They actually released Psychonauts for the Mac system, which they did not previously have compatibility for. And to celebrate, they released an app on the Apple iTunes, I think it was? Back in the day, it was old. Called the Vault Viewer. I hate these. I hate these so much. I've played this game so many times, and I've seen the same sequence of animation so many times. The Vault Viewer. And it was actually all of the vaults compiled into one video, or app at the time, with commentary by Tim Schafer and Scott C., who he did the art direction for Psychonauts, and all the concept art and all that fun stuff that makes Psychonauts, you know, look the way it does. And it's a fun little app, but when the iOS updated for all the iPhones, at one point it actually rendered the entire app obsolete, which was really a shame because when I had an iPhone, it was such a great app. It was really fun to listen to them. kind of go in and riff off of each other about the art that they made. Come on, get up there. And Scott C's interpretations of the scenes, and kind of just have fun together. Like, I'm having fun smacking around these bunnies. Delightful. I feel like I missed a figment. There's always a figment in here that's like super hard to see. And it's probably a tree that's back here, I feel like. Did I get the ones back here? Oh my god, go away. Before we leave the level, I'm gonna go back through Oatmeal and see what if I missed any figments anywhere. I think I got them in the last area. Let's just use the ladder. Make it easier for ourselves. Grab that.
Yeah!
Plastic
Zilch.
zilch. Idiot. I personally always like palm bombing my way into this tunnel. It's just fun. I've seen a couple of gameplay glitches in the Steam version where these flag switches just straight up don't do anything. That's always my worst nightmare, is that I'm gonna start a run through of Psychonauts and the flags just aren't gonna work. Not for any particular reason other than it just hates me. Come on. And also, I've always tried to... Yes!
Grab
Oh
poles
no!
like that and swing on
So
them.
close!
All about upper body strength, you know?
In the Dev Plays speed run, I think it's called the SMK speed run. The guy speedrunning Psychonauts actually makes that jump and you don't touch the ground once. It's amazing, and I've always tried to do that. That's the closest I've ever gotten to it. Did I get everything down there? It's not letting me change my camera. That's charming. You're gonna be real sick of those real soon, trust me. I don't think we can make this from here. Hey. You know, for somebody who's played this and completed it upwards of 15 times, I think I'd be better at it. Whoa! Okay, hang on just a second. Because I don't know what just happened, but my chat updated. And I've got so many messages I didn't even see. Oh, hello, Max. When did you join? During the slapping game? Devs knew exactly what they were doing here. Yeah, they love to see us suffer. Everyone's favorite punching minigame. Can't wait to stream this game before release of Psy 2, though I probably won't 100% it like you. Yeah, don't be me. Last thing I did for my 101%. I exist to cause problems. Yeah, you do. We love you for it. Propaganda. Okay, I'm sorry. I caught up. I don't know why it didn't update as the messages were coming in, but we're good now. Let's swing our way back up to the top here. Come on. Ah, damn. So close to. Will I make this? That's not how physics works. Come on, stop spinning. There we go.
That's a mental cobweb. You can collect them with a specialized piece of equipment once you get checked out on it. Till then, just steer clear of them.
We don't have that yet. And unfortunately, I think you guys are gonna have to watch me grind for arrowheads. I can spare you Mia's race, but I can't spare you the cobweb duster. Close enough. What's oh god, Max? Boy.
As you can see, the trapeze is very difficult. Most cadets can't handle it. You might just want to stay away from it. You'd still get a participation ribbon at the end of camp.
Love Raz's determined face. Oh, this tightrope bit hecked me up my first time because the depth perception was bad. Oh, wait, I need those figments. Come back. Yeah, there are some minor parts of this game where the depth perception could be a little bit better. But this was a port of an early 2000s PS2 and Xbox game, so... Where'd that figment go? Oh my god. The moving ones are the worst. There. I have personal beef with the chick figments in the Brain Tumbler experiment, just because they're that annoying.
Dang, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey!
Yeah, Ray, the Steam version actually did make the Meat Circus easier. Not necessarily because they nerfed it, but because the original version of the game that came out on console was actually bugged to hell. So I don't think I can get up there yet, can I? Oh god. Oh god, how did I do this?
It's game day, kid!
I don't think I can get... Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just have a problem telling, or remembering rather, which button hauls me up and which button throws me into the abyss. Again, for somebody who's played this as many times as I have, you'd think I'd be a little bit better at it. Unfortunately...
You're like molasses going uphill in January, with crutches.
Excellent. The first time I played this, I never actually got the message that tells you how to turn around while you're hanging from something.
I think I see a silver dollar out there in that rail. Why don't you walk out there a bit and pick it up?
So I must have spent like a good 15 minutes on that first trapeze where you have to turn around, that one right there. Trying to button mash and figure out what I needed to press. Yeah, we know.
Ha, sucker! See you at the bottom!
And just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna do this rail 3 times because the actual rail switch is not very responsive.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead!
It's just easier, in my opinion, to go down each rail without having to worry about what you're picking up.
End of the line, sucker!
Bye. You don't actually lose astral projection layers for this level, I don't think, because it's
Onward
your
and upward,
tutorial.
soldier!
So I take full advantage of that.
End of the line, sucker!
Bobby Zilch just witnessed the death. I don't know, he seems pretty okay with it.
Move more than you do, Pokey!
Boom, boom. This is just a regular Tuesday for him.
End of the line, sucker!
And just to top things off...
Oh!
Okay.
Ah, the old rolling tunnel of crazy logs bit.
Another personal
An old one,
favorite.
but a hard one. What you gotta do is Who we kidding? You're never gonna make it through that.
I'm so impatient whenever I do this bit. I've tried multiple times to just jump the whole thing. Come on, come on. Grab that one. God, I hate the moving figments! I could jump that. Well, I didn't grab a single one of them. Excellent. That's exactly what I was... You've got to be kidding me. I gained 0 figments. Well, this is the end of the level.
Hello? Hello? Guess I'm early.
And there's no way back, is there? This is exactly what I was hoping for. Wonderful. Maybe I can make it. Oh my god, I can make it. Oh my god, come on! Shit. That was close. Oh! Oh, good. Okay. Still no levitation. I can't tell you, just in the short time I've been playing, how many times I've pressed my shoulder trigger to get my levitation ball. Okay. So, let's check out the rest of this level, see if I missed anything. Other than cobwebs and mental vaults, because can't get those yet. I know I've missed some baggage. 73 of 73, that's good. There's no more baggage on... Oh wait, yes. Yeah, there is baggage here. Oop, wait, no, that's the office. I think there is another mental baggage hidden behind some tires that I gotta go get. Just hope I can remember where it is. 9 times out of 10 when I'm playing this game, I complete it by accident. He looks so happy. Look at that smile. Look at that award-winning smile. We don't care about the fire. Shoot. That's fine. No, I don't think my chat's lagging again. I hope it's not, unless it just decides to inundate me with 40 chat messages. Where's my... Here. Stream lag, uh-oh. That shouldn't be happening. I can't check, I keep trying to call it Streamlabs. It's Twitch Studio, I think it's called. I can't check that without backing up out of the game, and that just breaks everything. I wish there was some kind of overlay that shows me, you know, if I have any dropped frames or slow frames. You know, the important stuff that goes on. And you know, Joni's probably gonna say, you can do that in OBS Streamlabs. I'm almost positive that there's a better system out there. Here we go. This is where the other emotional baggage should be. There we go. Yeah, you know, gosh, I actually just started thinking about dual monitors about 2 or 3 days ago, specifically to keep chat because I actually have my chat open on my laptop so that I can keep up with you guys. Good God. But that's probably what it's actually used for, isn't it? That's what that second monitor's good for. Twitch being twitchy. I love that. Let's not get blown up on our second run through the minefield. And we'll all be good. I wish we could come across another oatmeal, but it's fine. This is the end of this section anyway. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, 78 to 79. Whoops. Let's make sure it's not over here anywhere. I really hope in Psychonauts 2 the figments are easier to see, because there are some really just unfair figments in this game. We've already seen some of the gameplay for 2. I don't know how true to the final product it's going to be, but they already do look a little bit more opaque, not quite as flighty as some of the figments in this game. But it really just depends on, I guess, the contrast and the background. What I get stuck on there? Which is a shame because the figments, as I mentioned before, are such a cool concept. But God, they make you want to friggin' break your controller in half. What did I miss? Where's that figment? Can I make it this time? Can I? Nope. Drat. Okay, no figments here. Back up on here. Oh, I remember where it was. I know exactly where it is. I said to myself, I probably can't get that yet. Ugh. French fried Raz. Alright. Okay, at least that catches you. Let's just be a little more patient. I remember I got stuck in Black Velvetopia for ages trying to find a figment in the sewer because it was the same color as the sewer water. Yeah, it's stuff like that. It's just not fair. And I don't know if it has to do with like the technology that they were, you know, the engine that they were coding with at the time, or if they were they just had a fun time being mean. I don't know. But it's definitely not my favorite aspect. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I'm Psychonauts critical. By which I mean, I complain about everything. I genuinely don't think I can get up there yet, can I? Oh, good. Thank God. Alright, so that's everything we can get here so far. Let's run back to the end of the level and witness a cutscene real quick, because it's been a while since we had a cutscene. Oh yeah, Double Fine and LucasArts have so much overlap it's not even funny. You might be thinking of Ron Gilbert, who worked with, he worked on the Monkey Island games, and he also worked with Double Fine. I don't know if he worked on Psychonauts. I do know that he worked on The Cave, but I'm not 100% sure that he did this one. Tim also worked for LucasArts before breaking off and making his own company, so I mean that's entirely. One second, guys. I don't know what that was. It was just a big bang outside my door. This is the tunnel, isn't it? Yeah, this is where the last few figments are, and by God, I'm gonna get them. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yes! Come back. Come back. Ah. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Maybe it was a pet? I do have 2 Yorkies. They were both under 4 pounds. I don't think they could have made that noise. Wait, come back! Oh, well. It was worth a shot. Yes, they are both adorable. Very loud. They both think they're Rottweilers, so whenever there's somebody at the door or somebody drops off a package, they go ballistic. Oh my god. Woo! Come on, move! Okay, where is that last figment? Oh my god. I think I saw it. Wait! Ugh, crap. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. We might be here for 40 minutes, but I'm gonna get it. You know, knowing my luck, that's one of the figments that actually passes by the end platforms. And I'm just running around this maze like an idiot. Levitation Speedrun Part 2. I wonder if, the global cheat works from here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're just gonna wait for it to come back. I'm not dealing with that. It'll come back eventually. Sorry about that. Keep an eye on it. Thank God. GDQ? I'm bad with acronyms.
Hello? Guess I'm early.
Gee, we're early again. We're so early, we completed the entire obstacle course twice, and we're still early. Wonder where I should go now. Game's done quick. That sounds like a speedrunning channel.
Hold it right there, son! Now just what in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing in there?
I was just looking for a way out.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me out there, kid. Here, you've earned this. Your first Psychonaut Merit Badge. But I'm always glad to see a soldier come back from the field alive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back in. I left some good men back there.
Way to make us look bad in there. You're in trouble now. Bobby
Close
Zilch
enough.
ain't happy.
You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Hey, Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No, because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Your performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced training.
Ooh, Raz the Spaz is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
These tests are unauthorized, though, so I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Wait! I don't even know what your lab is! Is this some kind of test?
Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great.
Ray, this is the 70s. Nobody cares about that. Let's put this button away. Yes, I know he's put the item in his backpack. Thank you. And whoop.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, right? And then I'm gonna start to count to 100, okay? And then you guys hide. Everybody got it?
It's hide and seek, Vernon, not hide and calculus. We've all got it.
I got it. You start counting, and then I go hide in that bush.
Great. 1.
Milka, you're a genius. Come on, Duggan.
Hold on. This reminds me of a story. It's about counting. Hello? Man, you guys are good.
It's either the 70s or the 80s. I don't know if they had a set time frame for Psychonauts 1 while they were developing it. But they definitely have a set time frame for Psychonauts 2, and I believe in their development videos they've talked about it being the 80s. There's nothing else for me to do in this area until I have levitation, so let's head down to the main campgrounds by the lodge.
No passing.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll.
1 arrowhead.
Pay up.
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right?
The camp's built on an Indian burial ground, and...
Oh my gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew! I hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here.
They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while.
Just like Coach Oleander.
So if you see any of that stuff, just pull them right out.
Like truffles.
Anyway, let me have one of yours.
Raz is 10, and I don't know what year specifically this
Whoa
or,
there, you. Come
know,
here,
the
you.
Psychonauts franchise
Can't do the
takes place.
scavenger hunt without a list. Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Oh, good. I have none of these things.
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go?
Hello, Sydney!
How does that old guy get around so fast?
We just completed basic braining. We are now accessing the rest of the camp. Like I was gonna say, I don't know if they actually have a set specific year for this game and the rest of the Psychonauts franchise, since it all takes place within like 3 days. But I'm hoping now that, you know, they've clearly done some more work on... Come on. Fine, I'll get him later. Now that they've done some more work on the actual timeline of Psychonauts, as you see in the development videos, we'll have a better idea of, when it actually takes place. Because that would be really nice. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Lots of lore around the camp. Oh, yes.
What you doing there?
We're making friendship bracelets. You know, for our friends.
Hey, is that my name on that one?
Not unless your name is Frankie or Kitty.
Oh, I guess I saw an R and an A.
What's your name again, kid? Spaz?
My name's Raz.
Well, Spaz, why don't you go bother someone else?
Can I ask you guys a question?
No.
Where'd you get your clothes? Because my sister, she's kind of fat and she has so much trouble finding good stuff.
What?
I said, do you know where Sasha's secret lab is?
Why don't you go talk to someone who likes you and leave us alone?
Where'd you get your
Oops. We need... Oh my god, go away.
On sale now in the main
Kitty and
store,
Bobby
we
stop
have a
using
special on
slurs at
dream
camp.
fluffs. You
It
hear
would be
me?
nice,
Dream
wouldn't it?
fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental...
Hey, look, I got a button. Can I join your little craft club?
Hey, look! I got an ugly face. Can I join your ugly club?
Frankie, let me handle the insults, okay?
Hey, look.
There's more dialogue for them. I just don't remember how to...
Where'd you...
Well, we'll do that later. Oh, it's with the friendship bracelet, isn't it? We'll get that later then.
Hey, Lily. Do you know where Sasha 9's secret lab is?
Secret? It's printed on your map. Duh.
Oh, I knew that. I was just curious if you knew where Sasha 9's lab was. Because I do.
Uh-huh.
Lily, my beloved. She is unfortunately another one of the characters that they really didn't do justice in the final cut of the game. And in the backstory document, they talk about her quite a bit. You know, while Raz is obviously our main character, and he is an incredibly talented psychic, Lily is also a psychic prodigy. We just don't get to see it. And the reason she's so disillusioned with this camp and thinks it's boring is because she pretty much knows everything that Camp Whispering Rock has to teach her already. And she, in fact, before I trigger this cutscene up here, has... Never mind.
Hey, it's the king of the obstacle course!
Hey, Raz! You're awesome! You must be a Psychonaut by now!
Yeah, or even a double Psychonaut!
Or a Psychonaut
Oh, no.
2.
Not yet. But soon. Wow. Those two are so nice.
Yeah, this scene didn't sit well with me the first time I saw it. I had to put down the game for a few days. Not a fan of Crystal and Clem. But Lily is actually a psychic prodigy, and if you read more into her backstory, she has a little garden somewhere around camp in a secluded clearing in the woods, where she actually has developed a plant that blossoms dream fluffs. She's actually brilliant.
Okay, call me crazy, but I have just got to sell more Psychors today. So yes, these prices are real. Here at the camp store, Psychors are just that cheap today.
And it is such a shame that she kind of got shoehorned into the, stereotypical love interest role. As adorable as it is, it does not do her character justice, I don't think. So I'm really hoping that in Psychonauts 2 we get to see a little bit more of Lily's incredible abilities, because she really is a very talented psychic. We just don't get to see it. Lily, deep lore. Absolutely.
You, new boy. Seen bear lurking in woods?
Nope.
Positive. Giant, hairless bear?
Nope.
In Russia, bears much smaller. Also more hair. Less lurking. Always eager to wrestle. This one, hide and run.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Cannot lurk forever, bear.
That's Rhombus of Ruin. I cannot tell you how many times I've watched Rhombus of Ruin on YouTube. Somebody play through it. It's actually it's actually what I put on to go to sleep. It's just I know every beat by now. And I have played it on my Steam before. How many cards do I have? 7 of 18. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do some exploring. I have it on my Steam, and I managed to 100% that as well. I do not own a VR set. I actually have one coming in next week, sometime this or next week, specifically so that I can play it without suffering. But I managed at one point to trick my computer into thinking that my phone was a viable VR device. And I think what is an hour game.
Filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
What is an hour game to complete 100% took me about 8 hours because my phone was just not having it. I really Frankensteined up a solution to play Rhombus of Ruin for myself. Yeah, I remember when I played it on my phone, it wasn't the best as far as not making me nauseous, but it also wasn't the worst. I'm hoping that, you know, with the Oculus Quest... Come on. Crap. I'm hoping with the Oculus Quest, it's a little easier to play. The thing that I had the most trouble with playing Rhombus, playing Rhombus at all, was the, I guess you would call it the equivalent of mouse sensitivity. The car's organs. I believe that's Mia's car and it's perfect, just like Mia. I don't think I can get up there yet. Let's try. Good. The thing that bothered me the most with Rhombus was that in order to look to my left in-game, I basically had to turn around fully. It was not fun. I don't think any car could carry a piano that big. I don't think any car could carry a piano that big. Oh, an organ! Good God.
Man, this thing was old when they chopped it
Alright,
down.
let's get some lore.
Let's see.
Distract from the fact that I'm an idiot.
500 years ago, enormous titanium-bearing meteorite strikes the Earth, leaving a giant crater. 200 years ago, native inhabitants begin making arrowheads out of the titanium, which they call by the name Whispering Rock. This is a rough English translation. 100 years ago, prospectors and settlers take over the area, naming their boomtown Shaky Claim. 99 years ago, first case of paranormal hysteria diagnosed in Shaky Claim. 75 years ago, Houston Thorny builds his Home for the Demented to deal with the insanity epidemic. 60 years ago, more residents in asylum than in the town. Houston Thorny commits suicide by leaping from tower. 55 years ago, asylum closes. Last Valley residents paid to leave by the federal government, who fled the crater to prevent further habitation. Lake Oblongata is created. 5 years ago, Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp founded to nurture and train future Psychonauts. Last summer, I got to first base with Elka Doom, signed Nils Lutfisk.
Thank you for your contribution, Nils. So there's a lot of lore that's just scattered around the camp in places like that. And I think that was actually an achievement on Steam.
Goodbye, cruel camp. I'm tired of being picked on by Bobby and all the mean kids at camp. If I just had one friend here who was nice, then I would stay. But you're all mean and no one stands up for me, so I'm going home. I'll be in the parking lot waiting for my dad, so if you want to pick on me one last time, you'd better hurry. Maloof.
Yeah, I noticed a striking absence of Maloof, so we'll have to come back and see him later.
Just an update for everyone. Nils and I are still broken up, and no matter how much he begs, I am not taking him back. Also, you should know that my new boyfriend doesn't like being called JT anymore. His real name is James. Sincerely, Elka. If anyone talks to the squirrels, they shouldn't listen because the squirrels are a bunch of stupid liars. Dogen.
So the fact that Dogen can talk to squirrels and that, animal communication is a psychic power is actually very important because as we learn later, it's actually a power that another of our main characters has, and I will get into that at a later time when we find another memory vault. Some of you probably already know what I'm talking about, especially if you've played the game before, but the fact that they kind of omitted it from the character, again, really cheapens the story that we have going on here. And you'll see that with a lot of little things in Psychonauts. There will be little hints and references to things that really deeply impact the overall story, but it just somehow never makes it into the forefront of the game.
Great deals in the main lodge store. Drop by for great prices on Dream Fluffs, Psycores, and more, all available for just a few pieces of Psytanium. Band practice today, in the main lodge. The Levitators will be jamming this afternoon. Please come by if you'd like to try out for the band. Warning, if I find out who's been biting holes in the bottom of these canoes, someone is going to get paddled. Admiral Cruller.
Like, even just that right there, while it's a joke, obviously, it also foreshadows to, I guess, one of the main enemies of the game later on, and it's just insane how much lore there is, yes. Yeah, Linda!
Update. The Levitators have broken up.
Aw.
However, there will be a practice session of the Firestarters today in the main lodge. We are looking for someone who can play rock flute. Come on by and try out.
I would love to hear some rock flute.
Lily, if you're looking for me, I'll be down by the lake today. The fish seem a little upset, and I'm going to see what's wrong. But don't worry, I'll still do your homework for tomorrow, if you want. Elton Fur. Security cameras have been installed, and the next kid who jumps on my car is going to be very, very sorry. Coach Oleander.
Whoops.
Hey, Clem and I just wanted to say that everyone did great in basic braining today. Give yourselves a hand. Woo. Love, Crystal. Man, she dotted every I with a puffy heart. And I just wanted to say ditto to that. Double ditto, in fact. Your friend, Clem. And I just wanted to point out, in case you didn't know,
There's
that
so
Crystal's
much in
last
this
name
game.
was Snagrash. Crystal Flowers Snagrash. No joke. Bobby Z. Vernon. Frankie totally has a crush on you. She is warm for your form. Signed, Anonymous. Warning. The abandoned mental institution across the lake is not Psychonauts' property, and not safe for children. Canoe access has been blocked off. But please, for your own safety, children, do not try to find another route. Love, Mia. Hey, if anyone sees Frankie, could you please tell her I'll be waiting for her by Makeout Cave, Vernon.
I'm praying this ends soon.
Greetings, pan-galactic travelers. I am currently developing a new vehicle for intergalactic travel. Flight tests are being performed at a remote location in the woods. Hope to soon be visiting you in person. Thanks for the messages, Chloe. Goodbye, cruel camp.
Alright. This one. Oh, yeah, no. A lot about Mia, kinda.
Just an
It's hard
update
when
for
you really
everyone.
know what you
Mills
find in
and
the
I are
dance party.
still broken up, and no matter how much he begs, I am not taking him back. Also, you should know that my new boyfriend doesn't like...
Oh. Oh, they're the same. They're the same board until you come back later, I think. Thank God there's no more of that to deal with. There is on YouTube, actually, I think it's called the Psychonauts Retrospective. The Color of the Sky in Your World. Done by Two Player Productions. And in one part of the actual video, they talk about how the development for this game was absolutely grueling. And one of the programmers, I think it was talking about how they were spending 2 a.m. in the office hooking up dialogue that they were like, 3 people are going to see this, so what's the point? And that's how much dialogue there is in this game to explore and find, and it changes with every couple of scenes. Every couple of levels. It's absolutely insane and some of the best world building I've ever seen in a game. What's our... Oh, good. How long will I be going for today? I planned for 3.5 hours, I think. It should say on my schedule. I think it was 3.5 hours. Do we have enough, No, we're 1 rank behind. Okay. Let's go get a challenge marker, and then we'll come back and get the dowsing rod. Oh my god, every time you use that icon, I can hear it. It's insane. That's hilarious to me. Let's go get this side challenge marker, because I know exactly where it is. And I think I can get it. I hope I can get it. Oh yeah, no, the color of the sky in your world retrospective video is so wonderfully done, and it's such a great look into the development of Psychonauts 1. I love this cutscene.
You have a water phobia? Me too!
Huh? No. Well, yes. My family has this problem with water. It's a bunch of hooey anyway. Some old gypsy curse about how we're all supposed to die in water. If you can believe that.
Oh, I thought it was about the whole thing with the brain-eating fish that walks out of the lake at night to hunt for victims. Well, see ya!
Well, see ya.
Hey Raz, I saw you and Lily talking in the coach's class, and I was wondering, were you asking her to go with you?
What? No! I'm here to train. No distractions.
Excellent. Bye.
Yeet, I'm a little conflicted on how I feel about that. On the one hand, I am very glad that you are relaxed and having a good time. On the other hand, I really hope I'm not putting you to sleep. The watery hand of guacamole is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I am so unbelievably excited. I don't think I can make it up there yet. Let's try. Nope. Drat. Early game is very chill. This just gets stuck in the environment. No big deal.
My bad. My bad.
Early game is very chill. I love the soundtrack. Peter McConnell did an excellent job really capturing summer vibes, I think. So this one actually took me quite a while to find.
What's that round thing up on the dock?
That thing? Oh man, let me tell you about that thing. That thing is none of your stinking business! Oh no you don't!
And then I think if you go back over here... Yeah. You go back to over here and you talk to Elton. Can we get over there? We might be able to get over there if we cheese it. Oh. Never mind. Ah! I feel so bad whenever I get caught. Like, I don't mean to traumatize this child any more than he already is. It's fine.
Hey, are you psychic fishing? I've read about that.
Oh, I could never fish. That would be terrible. Regular people can be mean to fish, I guess, but I can't. I can hear everything the little guys are thinking.
Fish think? About what?
Well, normally not much, but today they're all kind of freaked. They're scared of something in the lake.
Me too. now that I know it's full of freaked out thinking fish.
There's something big and scary out there, Raz. I wonder, could the old legends be true?
Max!
What's that?
Oh, listen. It's different.
I can barely hear you.
Yes, all the reactions to Mr. Pokelope are absolutely precious. What do we have? 27 cards? Okay. Well, this didn't quite work out as I planned. I was gonna try to get an extra Psy rank. This way we could just purchase the dowsing rod and be done with it. But that's fine. Still no levitation. Woof. I'm so used to just using levitation to go everywhere. 7 streams later. Yeah, I mean, if this gets too slow and boring, you know, for an audience, I will cut out some of the more lore heavy stuff, like going around and talking to everybody. Because I know this stuff, and if anybody wants to discover this stuff on their own, that's fine, but if you're here to watch Psychonauts and not just get a bunch of dialogue from random characters, it's totally different. Whoa.
Hey, you guys are good.
Thanks, man. Hey, do you have a lighter? 'Cause if you lit it and held it up right now, that would be rad.
And completely insensitive to me and my issues.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the whole fire bad thing for a moment.
Hey, why are you stopping?
Oh, I thought you stopped.
No. Let's go.
So all of these campers have their own, like, super intricate backstory.
Excuse me.
I told you them burgers ain't ready.
No, you didn't.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while. Maybe a week.
A week?
They're back ordered. I'm the only one back here. These things take time.
I don't even want a hamburger.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? So, what do you want? Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into some... Now, you take that Psy-core there. Excellent choice. What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
All right, go get more airheads and come on back. Support
All of my streams are on Bastard. That's my only mode. So all of the campers have their own backstories. Not only because, you know, of the way that they develop these characters during
Welcome to
the
the
production of
Whispering
Psychonauts
Rocket
1.
Underground Rapid Transit System. Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Cruller? Or somewhere else?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
But because when Tim was actually writing these characters and trying to get a feel for everybody, he was like obsessed with MySpace. So he started making all of these MySpace and what eventually turned into Campster profiles for all of the different campers so that he could get a better feel for them. So they would have interactions and social media
It's
posts.
an honor to finally meet you in person, sir. I thought I recognized you in my dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Cruller, the greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine.
Tim Schafer RP'd Psychonauts characters, yes. Alright, so we're gonna sit through a couple of these because a lot of these are really important. Oh my god, I need to reread the Campster stuff. Some of it is so funny for no reason. It really is. He did a great job with some of the Campster stuff. I wish I was around for that, like back in the day. Yeah, the MySpace pages. And I'm more familiar with the Campster stuff. But I think I did stumble upon Raz's MySpace page, you know, while looking at Psychonauts lore back in the day. Yep, Tim RP'd a bunch of the campers to get a feel for their characters so that he could write them as thoroughly as possible, and it really paid off.
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This training facility is built right smack on top of the largest Psytanium deposit known to man. It runs under this whole valley and makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look after it, and to make sure you little spoon benders don't kill each other.
So, this is actually one of the most important pieces of dialogue in the game, I feel, because it actually explains a lot about our main villain's, I want to say motivations. And I'm trying to remember if we can still ask this later. I think we can, but so let's talk to him now. And then, once the big reveal is made, I'll come back and talk to him again later, after Act 3 happens, and see if this is still an option. This way we can, play a fun game of Connect the Dots then.
What's Psytanium?
Psytanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral that crashed here on a meteorite hundreds of years ago. It responds to psychic waves, focuses them, amplifies them. It can make psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable. Not everyone can handle that much activity in that part of their brain. It can drive them completely out of their gourd. Gives this valley an interesting history.
I saw you raking leaves. Was that a disguise?
Yes, well, I have many disguises. It helps me keep an eye on you kids wherever you go. Now, when I'm in disguise, I may pretend not to recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me. So, what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere, I'll bet.
Well, these days I'm really just more of a dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there right now. Maybe later. And beneath us, I have special machines for rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling mental cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those. They'll come in pretty handy for you.
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Don't worry. I'll be right here with you. Inside your head.
My head?
Yep. I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside your noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah. I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something I could put this in?
You get a move on or I'll eat that right here.
Grandpa Cruller gonna collapse any second. I adore Ford Cruller, but I have not been the same since the other night. I have not been able to process what I discovered about Psychonauts 2 and what I have, the theory
now,
I've
before
made.
Before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work.
I'm definitely
now,
not
this beauty
okay after
here
that.
is a mental cobweb detangler.
Ooh, I know what those are.
Shovel.
Mental cobwebs are...
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form. Now, up in the camp store, they sell a very special device known as a mental cobweb duster. You can take a projection of it into the mental world with you and use it to extract any cobwebs you find. The duster stores the cobweb's psychic energy on the real world side. So, you can take what you collect back here, hook it up to the loom, and weave that tangled mess into something useful. Like a card from a side challenge marker, which brings us to this fella over here. You put 9 Psy cards into this guy, along with 1 Psy core, also sold in the company store for a nominal fee, and it will kick out a bona fide Psy challenge marker, which will earn you a promotion to a higher rank. Rank up enough, you'll earn new psychic abilities. You got it?
Put my mental cobwebs in there, and my psi cards and cores in there, and soon I'll be able to burn stuff.
Yep, basically.
Oh, Raz.
Have fun.
I think I mentioned this the last time that I streamed Psychonauts, but my first ever playthrough of this, I did not realize that the dowsing rod was a thing. So when I needed 800 arrowheads for the cobweb duster, I decided to run around camp and do it manually. I got to 500 before I realized. I hated it. So this is the cobweb one. Let's see if it triggers the dialogue.
Fort said that I can use this machine to turn pine needles into delicious taffy.
I said it turns mental cobwebs into psi cards.
Just testing your hearing.
But you gotta buy a cobweb duster at the camp store first.
Yeah.
Ah, don't you yeah me.
Man, he's like a little bat.
Bat your head in, punk.
I love Cruller. Alright, let's get that one psi rank. Yeah, surface level arrowheads. It was agony. There we go. Ooh, new psi power earned. It's a good thing we're already here. How do we get back up? I have the hardest time navigating this tiny room. You would think with really no place to go except 1, 2, 3 places, it'd be a little easier, but
In
no.
recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for Pyrokinesis.
Cool. I can't wait to burn. Hey, what are we doing here?
Inside your mind? Well, I thought you'd like to be in a familiar place for your first pyrokinesis lesson.
Lesson?
Shh, now, think of something you'd like to burn. Ah, yes, I heard you were raised in the circus. But why would you want to burn all these happy memories here?
If they were happy memories, I wouldn't have run away. My dad, he hates psychics, and he knew I was becoming one. So all day long, he would force me to practice my acrobatics, hoping to distract me, or maybe hoping to kill me. I never was sure.
Now, why are you still talking when you could be burning stuff?
Exposition dump. Yeah, it is kind of an exposition dump, but it's alright.
Burn the rest. You're getting warmer. Keep going. Come on.
Raz and his dad are something that I wish they had
Lock your
developed a
mental
little
focus
bit
on
more.
this last one and hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power. You can do it. Excellent work.
Fire is pretty.
Okay, that's the end of the lesson. You're free to go, but you have to promise me only use your power of pyrokinesis only when it's very, very important, or it's really, really entertaining.
I promise.
And if you're doing it to impress girls, make sure none of them have on a lot of hairspray.
Gee. My first instinct is to say levitation, yeah. Just because it looks like so much fun. But there are some really cool powers in Psychonauts. I also like, oop, there it is. I also like, clairvoyance. I'm trying to think what the other ones are. Yeah, it's gonna be levitation, but clairvoyance is a close second.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Invisibility if I want to be a criminal. Alright, so let's head
Drop
back
me
to
outside
the main
lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time, will you?
And let's make our way over to Sasha 9 and actually, progress the game. So one of the interesting things about Ford Cruller is that he actually has a pretty expansive section in the backstory document. where they talk about how he actually ended up with the Psychonauts and how he became Grand Head. The thing about him is that...
Hey, you're that new kid, ain't you?
Well, I'm doing some advanced training right now, as a matter of fact.
The censors?
So I don't think new kid is really a name that you want to get too used to saying.
Hold on there. You're not doing Sasha Nine's advanced training that he does in his secret underground lab, are you? Hidden deep within the iron walls of the GPC, where no one can hear you screaming?
Why, yes, I am.
Sakes alive.
Well, nice knowing you.
This is probably, like, this instance is my least favorite part of the game, because you just get out of a cutscene right here, and you're like, oh, okay, that was nice. Now let's go, get some special training. Another cutscene.
Hey, was that you? Looking at me?
Maybe you should try getting over yourself? There were a lot of other people on that stage besides you.
No, just now. In the woods. No. It must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there. Lurking. Watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
Gotta go for now. Going to get ice cream. May pop in after, but if I don't have a great stream. And see you later if you pop in for the rest of Sally Face tonight. I probably will, yeah. Go get your ice cream, enjoy, and if you do show up, we'll welcome you back. Sid. I'm embarrassed to say it took me months to figure out what Tree Sitter was referencing. So that part doesn't bother me so much about the cutscene, just for the fact that I forget it every single time, and it's always just such an interruption. Let's see what kind of side cards we have here. We need 18, 4 scavenger hunt items, and 2 challenge markers. And while I technically don't need any more arrowheads right now because I have enough for the... Oh, beautiful. Oh, no! I got cocky. Fine. I'll find another one that's stuck somewhere. Oh, good. A feather. Back to Fort Cruller. Sorry about that. That's so difficult to talk about lengthy backstories when you're interrupted by a cutscene every 20 seconds.
Tart.
Love that. Alright, it wasn't that funny. Fort Cruller. His parents were Psychonauts, except that for the majority of his childhood, actually, he didn't know that. Until they actually ended up in a special form of the Witness Protection Program, where he found out that not only were they spies, but they were also psychics. Now, this is a man who has done just about everything there is to do. He has excelled at every sport. He has degrees in neuroscience and biochemistry, and he's been an astronaut, he's been security guard for the Pope. It's insane how much this man has done. But he always gets really bored with it really quickly because he's just the best at everything, so there's nothing challenging him. When he joined the Psychonauts, after discovering that his parents had been psychics as well, he became Grand Head within 2 years. That's an insanely short amount of time to be working for a secret organization after finding out that you're a psychic yourself. I was just up here. Let's go down this way. And it was due largely in part because he actually discovered the hunk of titanium that is beneath this camp. I think previous to Whispering Rock, they didn't actually know what titanium was. And as you progress through the story, it's very clear that they really don't have a great idea of what Psychonium can do, because it's such a new substance to them. And you see that more with Oleander later in the game. And with Ford himself, because while
I
his
saw
mental
Nils
state...
peeking into a hole
Oh,
in
be
the
quiet.
girls' cabin.
I'm hiding.
While his mental state may not be the best at the moment, it's held together by the Psychonium. But the Psychonauts themselves clearly don't understand that, or else they wouldn't have him working here at the camp. He would still be Grand Head. So there's a lot of really interesting... Woloof, be quiet!
Somebody! There's no bathroom in here!
Oh god, shut up!
Thanks. I thought I was gonna have to eat my own arm.
What is this thing?
It's a GPC, a geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
Oh man, cool!
Cool? Do you have any idea what this does?
Something cool?
No. It's a
Oh, Raz.
six-sensory deprivation tank, a hermetically sealed metaphysical hotbox. It's solitary confinement for psychics.
Nasty. And the coach locked you inside it?
Nah, the staff hasn't put any kids in the GPC since the 50s. Bobby threw me in here.
Bully and dwarf accomplice should assault own size or larger only. While in cooler, perhaps notice gigantic bear with skin where hair should be?
I didn't see anything in there. That's the whole point.
Just so. Empty now. Good luck, small ones.
Hey, wait!
I love Mikhail, actually. He's really fun. So the Psychonauts
Looks
in
like
general...
one of the buttons is missing.
The Psychonauts in general are kinda negligent about a lot of stuff. And I guess it in part has to do with the fact that I guess they're a relatively new organization, and there's a lot to discover about, you know, psychic abilities, psychic powers, the mindscape in general. Like, Sasha 9 has a lot to do with the research, and so does Ford.
Agent 9? I'm here for the advanced training.
Safety regulations, hoomst. Yeah.
Is that the cleaning lady?
But it's
I'll get those
really
files
kind of
out
sad.
of your way just as soon as I'm done with these tests.
Thank you, Sasha. It's really kind of sad how much kind of goes by the wayside after Ford's not decommissioning. Because Ford actually was
So
very
what are we gonna
interested-
learn? Bending spoons? Burning stuff?
Ford's incident, yes. Ford was very interested in researching the mind and really kind of championing everything that Sasha researches himself. But after Ford's incident, which in itself is a very interesting story that I will get to later, he was removed from his position as Grand Head, and the Psychonauts were kind of militarized under Truman Zanotto.
I've been hearing a lot about head explosion, and I was wondering...
Science, Rasputin. That is what we practice down here, not parlor tricks. If you are serious about exploring the possibilities of your mind, step up to the brain tumbler and we'll begin.
Brain tumbler?
This oversized hairdryer.
So, what's this hairdryer thing do?
Ah, you're ready for the brain tumbler. With this device, we will send you deep into your own psyche, where you should find unparalleled insight and power.
Excellent! Tumble away.
Now just relax. This will not hurt. Unless something really very bad happens.
Yeah, that's how we all log into Tumblr, of course. I really hope the collective
Is this what
unconscious
the
comes
inside
back
of my
into-
mind looks like?
Not yet. You're still traveling to the astral plane. This is a tiny corner of what we call the collective unconscious, a place in which all of our unconscious minds are connected. You have just begun your training, Rasputin, so many of the connections with other minds are still not developed for you, and those doorways remain just out of reach. But the more you explore the mental world, the more connections you will form. Right now, the only unconscious world you can enter is that one, your own. Step through it, and we'll continue.
Okay. Yeah, those must go together really well. Bill Cipher and Psychonauts. That's gotta be a trip.
Rasputin, can you hear me?
Sasha? Where am I?
You are inside your own mind, but I'm not sure where. Tell me, what can you see?
I see a rundown gypsy caravan.
Do you recognize it?
Yes. It's where I was born.
I see. Compelling.
Tim actually has talked about the G word. You know, given this was developed 10 years ago. No, 15 years ago. Rasputin's Getaway is one of my favorite vaults. Probably my favorite vault in the whole game, just because of this one mysterious figure that we see. This guy right here in the foreground. I'm obsessed. This is all we ever see of him in this game, and I love him. Grandpa Piz, yes! Makes you wonder what happened to the smallest pony. Hope it's alright. Mini hoof. I could talk probably for hours about that one shadowy figure in the foreground of that single panel. But I don't want to spoil anything for the potential story of Psychonauts 2, so I am going to use every last ounce of willpower I have and refrain from doing
Sasha,
so.
I'm going inside the caravan.
What do you see inside?
I'm not sure. It's getting fuzzy.
Oh, we're just gonna sit in here for a minute because...
Uh-oh.
What?
No, I'll figure it out.
The dialogue for this section, the extended dialogue...
Rasputin, tell me
Amazing.
what is happening.
Well, I'm kind of stuck in a little white space.
How little?
Really little.
Do you feel trapped?
No.
Confined?
No.
Smothered like you're buried alive?
No! Ah! Get me out of here!
Can you find your way out?
I can't see anything.
Can you fight your way out?
Huh?
Strike out with your psychic fist, Rasputin, but carefully.
But yeah, this game was developed around 15
Punch your
years
way
ago.
out, Rasputin. Now,
And
hurry!
Tim has talked
This
about...
test is costing the taxpayers a lot of money.
Alright.
Aha!
Rasputin, are you okay? What
I
do you
love
see
Sasha's
now?
humor.
I see a small, bunny-like animal thing.
An unfamiliar animal entity in a dream often represents a primal fear or memory. Follow it, and it should lead you somewhere important.
Check. Okay, Mr. Bun. You and I are gonna be tight. Wherever you go, I go. Like two peas in a... Hey! Come back here!
Sasha has such a great sense of humor. It's honestly amazing considering he's always depicted as like the stoic, no nonsense kind of guy. He is full of nonsense. Anybody who's paid attention to him for more than 5 seconds knows he's full of nonsense. But Tim has acknowledged that he did not know at the time of the development of this game, exactly what the G word was, and has said that it will not be in Psychonauts 2. I'm not slapping the meat! Yeah, I was really glad to hear that myself about Tim and writing Psychonauts 2 because yikes. I hate the term, but like to call this a product of the times wouldn't be too off because at some point everybody's got to learn, and it's not exactly one of the more common things that most people, I would say, would know. So I'm glad that he did learn.
Sasha?
What is it? Another bunny?
No. This is more of a super scary flaming-eyed demon kind of deal.
Oh.
What?
Okay, I'm pulling you out of there. Just give me a second.
Sasha?
Hold on, I'm still getting some unusual interference. It's fascinating. As if someone else...
Agent 9?
Sorry. Almost ready.
Sasha!
He was afraid. Oh god.
That should not have happened. We need to try that again.
Oh. I don't think I need to be in the tumbler with the glowy eye guys anymore.
Suit yourself. You know, in many tribal societies, learning to defeat the monsters you see in your dreams is considered a rite of passage. I can train you to fight. Come see me when you're ready.
And Sydney, I did see what you just said about, you said the 100% run I watched doesn't stick around for a lot of this. And I also watch a couple of 100% runs on YouTube, when I don't feel like playing it myself. And they don't, and it's honestly such a shame that a lot of this stuff gets glossed over so often. Did I pick up the... No, I did not. Can I get it, is the question. So many playthroughs of this game gloss over the finer details, I guess you could call it. And while not strictly necessary for completion of Psychonauts, it definitely makes for a fun time. I've been playing this game since 2012, and I've been playing it a lot. I have, on Steam, 1,700 and odd hours logged into Psychonauts. I'm not kidding. That's not an exaggeration. That's the actual number. Oh, we should have just taken the whatchamacallit. That's fine. We'll do the one out here.
Hey, Lily.
Going for the advanced training? What's the rush?
Are you kidding? I only have a few days to become a Psychonaut or I lose my shot forever.
Look, Raz, I hate to burst your bubble, but the Psychonauts are not what they used to be. Times have changed. The world just doesn't need us anymore.
The world does too need Psychonauts. Right here at this very camp, in fact. I think there are several fishy things that need psychic investigating.
You're so immature. And cute. When are you gonna just shut up and kiss me?
Shut up and do what?
Oh, I didn't know you could. I gotta go. Bye, so embarrassing.
We will see you later, Max. If we're still streaming, you're
saw
welcome to come
Nils
back.
peeking into a hole
Hopefully
in the
you
girls'
enjoyed
cabin.
the nonsense.
Oh, Nils.
Let's head down to Ford Color and
Where
get
would
that.
you like me to take her?
Yeah, that was an interesting audio bug. I get a lot of those for some reason.
Let's go to my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
I also plan to do the Monkey Island games on stream someday, just because they're so funny. But I'm not nearly as practiced with those as I am with something like Psychonauts, Portal, or Bioshock.
Agent Cruller?
Sure. How goes the training?
Oh, good. You can still talk to him about that. So we'll come back to what's Titanium later. Once we get to like Act 3, where we know who our big bad is.
Sasha says I need to learn how to fight better.
You wants to teach you advanced combat on your first day?
Yeah, I had a vision with a huge monster with yellow eyes and a big mouth full of gnashing teeth.
Did it happen to spit anything at you?
Yeah. I think it was like an old diving helmet or something.
I see. Yes, well, we'd better get you armed.
Why? What's happening?
Nothing. Prepare your mind. That's the motto of the Psychonauts. Here, this is a marksmanship learner's permit. It will only work when you're in Sash's mind. Once you complete his shooting range, you'll get the real merit badge and you can Psy-Blast anywhere you want.
Thanks. Psy-Blast?
Oh, you'll find out. Now get going. We can't have the camp overrun with big-eyed garbage-spitting monsters, can we?
No, sir. I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Alright, back to Sasha's. There we go. Again, it's such a small place, but I'm constantly getting lost in here.
Where would you like me to
So
take you,
stupid.
Agent?
Let's go back to Agent 9's
Agent
lab.
9's lab, please.
With pleasure.
Yeah, Sydney, the Curse of Monkey Island, or sorry, not just the Curse. The Monkey Island games in general are really, really good games. From LucasArts, so it involves a lot of the same talents that actually made Psychonauts. It's really great. Come on.
Okay, I got it. Check it out.
Excellent. Well, my ass is covered. Are you sure you are ready to do this? It could be dangerous.
The cancellation options for a lot of these are just absolutely pure gold.
Almost. I just have to get my affairs in order first, just in case I die.
Come back when you are ready.
Like, it's so stupid. I love it.
Okay, I'm ready to learn how to...
Are you sure you are ready to do this?
Yes. Are you gonna pull me into your mind like the coach did?
No offense, but it's time you saw what an organized mind looks like.
Oh, I'm so glad that I could make y'all hyperfixate on this. I've been in hell for months. Like, months.
Welcome to my mind.
It's so empty. I mean...
There's more here than meets the eye, but I've learned to keep it under strict control, and that's what I'm going to teach you. Control your feelings, your fears, your anger. You must learn to control them, focus them, concentrate them, and release them.
As therapy?
No, as firepower. Say something hideous and horrible jumps out at you. Something so disgusting that it simply must die. So tacky. I can't look directly at it. But I control those feelings. Focus them, concentrate, and release. And the world is a better place. Your turn.
Alright, let's do some property damage.
Well done, Raz. Keep shooting. Well done, Raz. Keep shooting. Excellent. A victory for good taste. Now you must strive for precision when targeting. Say you were set upon by multiple attackers. But you need to dispense with them in a certain order. Eliminate these monsters in the proper sequence, and we can move on to the next lesson.
Yeah, Sasha 9 is definitely one of the best written characters in this game. 1.
Good. Again.
2.
Good. Again.
3. And I think that's the
Now
only
then.
time I ever used that like gameplay mechanic. I don't think I ever precision target.
Is this what you saw in your vision?
Well, it sure seemed a lot bigger in my head.
Problems often seem larger in our heads than they really are. That's an important lesson to learn.
But...
This is a sensor, an integral part of any sane person's mind. The sensors roam through your psyche, looking for thoughts that don't belong, hallucinations, manias, waking dreams. The sensors hunt them down and censor them out.
Why do they come after me? I'm not a mania.
Yes, but you are a foreign entity in my mind. You technically don't belong here.
Yes, but I was attacked in my own head.
Yes, well, the brain tumbler could be malfunctioning, or you could be insane. We'll test for that later. For now, blast it.
I haven't had a Psychonauts self-insert in years. I just RP the
That's
garbage
the
family
spirit.
now.
I killed it.
It was just a thought I was having, and it's not dead. It has just returned to its basic form, raw psychic energy. Go absorb it. It's good for your mental health.
I really, like, so much of the animation in this game is flawless. Like, for 2005 graphics, I've been noticing little details and really smooth little animations that just really make the whole game so much more charming. But then you get stuff like this.
As you
That
absorb
smash
this
cut.
energy, your mental health increases. But as you Psyblast, you expend your will to
Ray?
do damage. So be on the lookout for these small, dense clusters of raw psychic aggression. Absorb
Shut
these
up,
as
shut up,
well
shut
to
up.
make sure you always have
Come on.
enough firepower. Now I'll leave the machine on for you so you can practice. You have to blast 1,000 sensors to earn your marksmanship merit badge. Come back every day for practice, and you should have enough in as little as 3 weeks.
3 weeks? I only have a few days to earn all my merit badges and become a Psychonaut.
Slow and steady wins the race, my eager young friend. Now practice, slowly and carefully.
Oh, man.
There is concept art in the development of Psychonauts 2 for a Brainscape that is just yarn. And I have to show it to you. It's in one of their development videos in the Double Fine Psychonauts 2 YouTube playlist. I think it's in their Art Jam video. Oh no! I'm gonna get smacked! It's really pretty.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait to see, like, fully presented concept arts for Psychonauts 2. Because,
Oh, yeah. Come to Papa.
God, Sasha.
Raz, what have you done? This is not control. This is chaos. I'll try to fix it. You stay here and keep their numbers under control.
Oh, I've been going out of my mind for months on Psychonauts 2. I just want a release date at this point, my god. Like, I'll be happy with just the release date. Please. Tim, I'm begging. Alright, let's get to this, this stage with levitation is really fun because the gravity on this cube is insane.
Rasputin, see those valves? That is where the sensors are leaking out. Psyblast the valves to shut them down and get this area under control.
I'm the brand of autistic where if I don't have like a constant stream of content going into my brain 24/7, I suffer. So I've been consuming every crumb of Psychonauts 2 content I can get my hands on. I love that the sensors are just so polite and they wait for you to finish. Sasha's first loss. And one of the interesting things about this panel is that if you actually look on the left-hand side, you've got the nightstand with the clock and one of the Tiffany lamps that Sasha hates so much. And in the commentary for the Vault Viewer, Scott actually put that in there because he associates the Tiffany lamps with his mother's death, and that's why he hates the Tiffany lamps so much. Unfortunately, Lars 9 did not take it very well. And really, we can't blame him. Ah! Oh god. I forgot. I straight up forgot they were there. Alright, let's, no levitation. Alright. Yeah, honestly, the details in this game are bonkers. Whoops. I breathe content like air. Yeah. No. Sasha's shooting gallery, I think, is one of the harder levels to collect figments for. Just because you're constantly being chased by the sensors. At least in levels like Milkman and Black Velvetopia specifically. Milkman doesn't actually have sensors. But at least in levels like that, you get a break. Here it's just constantly being hunted down. Yeah, hopefully in Side 2 they've... Whoa. Hopefully in Side 2 they've made a couple of cuts here and there. Well, I mean, not necessarily about the G-Men, I mean. Because as a enemy, like a fightable enemy, the sensors are really nowhere to be found up until the very end of that level. Which was the deliberate choice, because it shows that, you know, while sane people will have this filter, Boyd doesn't really have that. But we'll get more into that once we actually hit the Milkman level, because he's actually got one of the most convoluted backstories and front stories of any of the characters. It's insane. Can I get through here? Awesome. Give me that figment. Oops. You could tell me anything and I'd believe it? Don't give me that power. Everything that I've told you on stream so far has been 100% true to the
Good.
leaked
Well,
backstory document.
You got them all.
Yeah, Boyd's got a lot to unpack. He's one of those people we just gotta throw the whole suitcase away. So I want to check.
Oh no. You close one leak down and another springs up. Well, come on. We've got to take care of these too.
Come on. I want to check up under here to see if there's... Nope, not yet. I'm pretty sure it's on the face opposite of the actual challenge, but I just want to check and make sure that I'm not missing the memory vault for this portion of the game. Because there is a second memory vault that we have to grab. I'm pretty sure it's in the last segment. Like the factory setting segment. Because Sasha's second sight is actually a pretty interesting memory vault. Not for the content of the memory vault itself, but more so because of how it deviates from the original backstory that they wrote out for Sasha. Oops, forgot about you. Because while not everything in the backstory document made it into, you know, the final cut of the game, quite a bit of it did. And quite a bit of it tracks. For a long time there was debate on whether or not the backstory document was considered canon or not, or if it was even, you know, real, quote unquote. You know, really a Double Fine document. But the backstory document predates Psychonauts 2 development and accurately names all of the Aquato siblings. I don't think I can get up there yet. There's gotta be a way to get up there. So in my mind, the fact that it accurately names all of the Aquato siblings is enough for me to say that yes, the backstory that we see in this document was created by Double Fine and was at some point intended to be what actually made it into the game. Now, Psychonauts had a horrible development. Super loud. It's a miracle this game got made and published. Like, the history behind the financial history behind Double Fine. Yeet? Yeah. No, Sasha has got to be aware that he needs therapy. Like, this is quite a bit. Oh god, I hate those. You know, for one-hit enemies, they're terrifying. Lots of bugs in Psychonauts 1. Not specifically like gameplay bugs or development coding bugs, just insects. Kind of a weird theme that they just ran with. That. God almighty, everything wants to kill me. I hope I hope y'all don't mind that I'm not sticking around for all of the suitcase emotional baggage cutscenes because it's too many of them. There are too many of them and they're all the same. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Oh god. Okay, well, now's a good time to demonstrate. Shit. Fine, okay. Every time you lose all your mental health, you peel off a layer of your astral projection. Well, I was gonna show you something interesting about the health system here, but I'm sure there will be another... You doing okay, buddy? I'm sure there will be another opportunity for me to showcase that. I don't know if I got the figment I was going for over here. I did not. Good god, there's so many figments just tucked away. I still don't have the cobweb duster yet, so unfortunately we can't do that. I think that's all the figments in this area. I think that's all of them. Hard to tell. In the meantime, let's go look for that vault. It's not on this space. Nope. And nope. I don't think it's gonna be on that one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Awesome. Oh, we are so slud. Not as slow as Lungfishopolis, but still pretty slow. He's very aware he needs therapy and is equally aware of how the reason he doesn't want to go to therapy is because he's afraid of vulnerability and he's determined to ignore it. He's fine, thank you very much. Alright, so Sasha's second sight. In my opinion, this is one of the weaker memory vaults in the game, as far as, you know, character development and the story goes. So this is about how Sasha sort of gets his start. He was working with his father in the shoe shop, wanted to know more about his mom, but his dad just didn't want to talk about it. So he used his psychic powers. And the whole plot of this this memory reel is that, you know, in sort of invading his father's mental privacy, he kind of saw something that he didn't want to and freaked out a little bit and left home. Like, I don't know. To me, that seems like a little bit of an overreaction. But in the original backstory for Sasha, his father is actually aware of his psychic powers at this point, and with all the customers that come into his father's shoe shop, Sasha can hear their thoughts, and usually they're talking about, you know, or not talking, thinking about shoe prices and very mundane things. One day, a guy comes into his dad's shoe shop and is thinking about blowing up a children's hospital in the town. And Sasha tells his dad that, and his dad beats this guy half to death. And you know, when the police arrive, because this absolute giant of a man is wailing on some random customer, they find out that this guy was actually wired to explode. So, you know, crisis averted, the day is saved. But when Sasha tells the police that he heard the man's thoughts, they think that he's just trying to cover for his dad. But, you know, because his dad kind of saved a children's hospital, I don't think he gets in much trouble for it. And things kind of go back to normal after that until they get a visitor to the shoe shop, Ford Cruller, who heard about Sasha's abilities and has come to recruit him for the Psychonauts. And to me, that's just so much, such a better story than, oops, I saw something I didn't want to and I ran away from home. Like, I don't know why they cut that. So Sasha has kind of been working with Ford Cruller since he started with the Psychonauts. And it's really such a shame that they cut that story from Sasha's memory vault. Because not only would it have made for a better memory vault, it would have made for a better backstory in general. So many of these personal demons are just chilling. Oh god. Yeah, that's what I get for making fun of personal demons. I'm gonna get blown up a couple of times. Or not. That's cool too. You know? When I mentioned earlier that the game doesn't really have that many bugs. Okay. So, one thing that I wanted to show you guys, and I'm gonna have to use my mouse for this because for some reason the actual menu doesn't have controller support. Let's turn down the music real quick. Because when you're low on health, you can hear Raz's heartbeat. It's so eerie to me. And we're incredibly close to dying. A third time, I think. Oh good, we still have 3 lives left. Time to squander them. Let's put the music back up. I don't care about the map. The first time that I found out about the heartbeat was because I had turned off the music to listen to Owl City. Owl City just goes really well with Psychonauts. I don't know what it is. Oh good, I can restore an astral projection layer. I need that. Okay, read the two Sasha stories, hear me out. While the version in the document is very cool and interesting as well, it doesn't do as much for setting up Sasha's central internal conflict of just wanting to ignore all of his trauma and emotional issues by boxing them away like this. You know what? You do make a good point. That contributes quite a bit, you're right. I've always been very curious about this portion of Sasha's mind, because the other portions have, you know, more or less been themed to, you know, aspects of his life. There was the crib, there was the shoe shop.
Suitcase tag. That's what I need here.
Huh, where's the suitcase tag? Did I miss that? There's the crib, there's the shoe shop,
Suitcase
and then there's
tag.
this kind of
That's what I need
mechanical
here.
hullabaloo that's going on here. But nothing really in that we know about Sasha has pointed to any kind of mechanical factory backstory. Oh god, I'm so close to dying. But on the other side of that...
That's it! I've completely blocked off all of Sasha's sensor outlets. I can't wait to tell him.
Young man, I hope you have learned a lesson here today.
Yes, I have. That shooting things is fun and useful.
No, that once you lose control of your own mind, it's very hard to get it back.
Yes, one's thoughts must be 100% controlled at all times.
Well, no. Actually, if you try to completely suppress your undesirable feelings, they'll build and eventually explode.
Oh, so, what would happen if you were to, say, completely block off all your sensor outlets?
Well, there would be a buildup of sensor energy within that would, eventually... Run, Rasputin. Very fast. You are my own creation. I command you to stop! Rasputin, it's time to earn your merit badge.
Alright, before I exit out of this and do this boss battle, should I let Sasha get pummeled? Because there's some very funny dialogue. I think I might. It's just a fun time. I do need more health, though. Please give me that health. Did I not get the health?
Rasputin!
Crap. It was just not giving it to me. Okay. Sure. Let's go with that. Alright, let's get pummeled.
Peel me off and put me down! The small sensors are feeding into his strength. You must stop them.
I don't think I will.
Enough!
Those little sensors are
Destroy the
re-energizing
valves
big
that are
ones.
emitting the small sensors, Rasputin.
Gee, thanks.
Raz, shoot the valves. It's no use shooting the monster until you've destroyed every valve.
Come on, give me that. Give me that. My god, mental health is so hard to grab.
Don't forget to use your mental focus to lock on the valves as a target and then blast them. Aye. Enough! Say, Rasputin, do you think you could reach in my pocket and hand me my cigarettes? Peel me off and put me down!
I promise I'm not being this bad at this boss on accident. I swear I'm doing it on purpose. There's a purpose behind this.
Rasputin! Ah! Enough horseplay, Rasputin. Destroy him.
Why didn't that hit me?
The small sensors are feeding into his strength. You must stop them. Peel me off and put me down!
Ah, crap. Hopefully that doesn't reset his dialogue, too. It probably did.
Ah! Destroy the valves that are emitting the small sensors, Rasputin. Rasputin! Enough! Ah! Raz, shoot the valves. It's no use shooting the monster until you've destroyed every valve.
Yeah. I died, so it reset his dialogue, which is a shame. Because he starts getting really delirious.
Enough!
I'm gonna see if destroying the small valves takes care of, like, opens up a new section of dialogue. Where's this last valve?
Ah!
It's gotta be this way then. There we go.
Ow!
Oops. That one was an accident.
Don't forget to use your mental focus to lock on the valves as a target and then blast them. Peel me off and put me down! Ah! Rasputin! Excellent. You've shut down the valve so he cannot be rejuvenated. Now destroy him.
I hate those. I hate those a lot. And there's no mental health to be found around here. Crap. Good.
Use your mental focus, Rasputin. It will help you shoot accurately and also help you with your evasive maneuvers. When focused, you can tumble to the side, avoid his stamp, and circle around behind the monster.
I love that they can be taken down with one hit.
Watch out for those tumbling boils he's throwing at you. They're full of sensors.
Yeah, that doesn't make it any better. Alright. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to go to get the dialogue that I'm specifically looking for. So I think I'm just gonna... Yo, where is he? I mean, if he's not gonna be a problem, I think we're good.
Rasputin!
That boss
So,
is
is this where I
laughably
get a
easy
speech
when
and
you're
learn
actually
another
trying.
lesson?
No. Here's your merit badge. Let us never speak of this again.
Aw, Sasha. There's a line, if you get him smashed enough times, where Sasha just starts deliriously singing.
Okay,
It's
okay,
hilarious.
enough about my mind. Let's stay out of my mind for a while. Let's just go back into yours, huh? Step up to the brain tumbler when you're ready.
Unfortunately, I just couldn't get it to work. It's not something that I've done a lot, and
Okay.
because
time to
usually I'm
face
just
my
rushing
big
right through
diving
this.
helmet
It is
spitting
incredible.
personal demons.
That's
It's
the
great.
spirit.
Maybe sometime in the future I'll go through on my own and get the dialogue and record it and just put it up on my YouTube channel, since that's where all these videos are going anyway. Eventually. Because it's... You really gotta be real bad at it to find it. Alright, we're back in the brain tumbler experiment. I'm sorry it took me so long to give up on that endeavor, but someday you guys will see it, I promise. Let's grab that. And I like this little effect where he pushes you back. Woo! That's enough of that. It was a noble goal.
Hey, where'd it go? Don't tell me I imagined that whole thing.
What is that? The purse? Do we have the purse tag yet? Crap, we do. Well, let's try to get as close to it as we can. That should be good enough. Because this is the other thing that I want to show you guys. If you lower that, and that should be fine. You can actually hear the emotional baggage better. Oh, you can actually hear two emotional baggage. There's one up there. You can hear it better with this one, so let's go check out this guy, because I don't think we have his tag yet. We do. It's fine. I won't get near enough to trigger it.
You... Dang. Does that ever work?
I didn't ask for that. So if you guys can hear the emotional baggage crying, that's actually Raz's voice. All of the emotional baggage in each of the brain levels are voiced by, you know, whose brain it is. And I didn't know this for the first like 10 years that I've played this game. It's crazy. And it hurts. It hurts because that's Raz. So let's take care of both of these guys, and then I'll turn the music back on. It's so sad. Oh my god. Well, Raz, I hate to break it to you, but technically you're imagining all of this. Yeah. It's so weird without the music. I don't think I like that. Alright, let's get that music back up. Options. And if you go through and you listen to all the other emotional baggages in all the other brains, you can also hear, you know, all the other voice actors doing their parts for the baggage. It's a really cool little detail, and it's also really sad. Like that just breaks my heart. Whoa. Pretty sure I missed a Figment back here. Oh, and come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I missed Figments in Sasha's gallery as well. I don't remember getting the notification for all Figments collected. Ah, so close. Hate these brambles. Whoops. Can I grab it? Yes. Every time I see the mental health, I can't help but think of that patch note for Stardew Valley. Fixed error that violated the Geneva Convention. That's honestly the funniest thing. Nope, okay. You know what, I'll just go by the back way. There's no point. Just bitch slap that last one, it's fine. All these meat plants. I think that one probably sounds most like Raz. Oh, the error patch for Stardew Valley. I guess it must have been a couple of months ago at this point. I saw a post that was just a patch log from Stardew Valley. Fixed an error that violated the Geneva Convention, and when I looked it up, it was because they were using red crosses as their health symbol, which is apparently you're not allowed to do because in wartime efforts they want the Red Cross to only mean what's the name of the organization? Oh, you know, the Red Cross. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, like, it's nothing super major bad where you would say, like, oh my god. But it's actually just really funny to me. It's like, of all the innocuous things to do. Alright. Ow. Owie. Oh, okay. I guess Not for us. Jeez. Where did that sensor go? He just straight up jumped right over me. Come here. Come here. Thank God. Alright, so it took me way too long to realize that that's just rotting meat. As disgusting as that is.
Little boy, I am sorry to say that you have a very serious mental problem. The trouble originates in this area. Here. The area that we in the medical profession like to refer to as the brain. You see, son, it's just no good. I hate to be so blunt, but you have the insanity of a manatee.
I know. People are always saying that. What do you think's wrong with my brain, Doctor?
How should I know? I'm a dentist. But here's what I do know. If a tooth is bad, you pull it.
But my teeth are fine.
Yep, mad brain's got to come out, boy. It's the quickest way to cure what you've got. Insanity of the mind.
But I don't wanna.
Now hold still. This will only hurt until your brains come flying out.
Get back! No!
Don't worry, Dogen. I'm coming up there to save you.
What is wrong, Rasputin?
No time to explain, Sasha. I gotta climb this spooky thorn tower.
I did not appreciate Lobato as much as I should have in Psychonauts 1. Rhombus of Ruin really did open my eyes. I love Lobato. He's one of the best characters in this whole game. Maximum projection depth increased. Awesome. Because God knows I'm gonna need it. And I think that's all of our emotional baggage, isn't it? Yes. Here's another memory vault. Come on. Get over here. Oh wow, it destroyed the environment. I did not know they could do that. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? Where is it going? I've never had a memory vault go back this way before. Jesus Christmas. Alright. The world shall taste my eggs.
Okay, what the hell was that? I'm seeing some crazy stuff in here, Sasha. Wait.
Why did I buy the cheap brain tumbler?
Thank you, Sasha. Always putting best interests of the campers first and foremost. Alright, whoops. Grab that. Yeah, some of the floating figments in this particular area are kind of hard to grab. Just because of the kind of weird layout of the place. But I should be knocked out of here pretty soon.
Ugh, there's no way to get any higher.
You must use your levitation power.
I don't know how to levitate.
Ray.
I had no idea you were at such a remedial level.
Hey!
Lucky for you, we have one of the world's foremost levitators on staff.
Agent Mia Vodello, the mental minx.
Precisely. You'll need this oarsman's badge to reach her at the docks. I'll
Oh,
try
that
to
is
determine
ugly.
where this interference is coming from. Return when you've earned your levitation merit badge.
Ooh, what is with the bad JPEG quality of the merit badges? But yeah, Ray, the world shall taste my eggs is the whole plot that's going on at camp. It's a kind of a really weird metaphor that Oleander uses as shorthand. And I mean, let me see if I can, oh my god, go away. Go away! It's a brain. If you turn that chick sideways, it's a brain. That's taken across the lake by a fish to be put in a contraption and, you know, mow people down. But that reel in particular, I think, is really important to Psychonauts 2 because if you watch the E3 gameplay demo that they released in 2019, you've got that mysterious figure saying something along the lines of, you put the egg in the basket and the new egg in the box in the ocean. Which kind of harkens back to the world shall taste my eggs, theoretically, in that it's one giant metaphor for the plot that's going to be going on and what, you know, the big bads are planning. I don't know what it means yet. For all of the theories that I've made, I haven't been able to figure that one out. I mean, I have a couple of theories, but nothing concrete that I could say
Where would
have a
you
lot
like
of
me to
weight
take
behind
you,
them.
Agent Cruller?
We want to go to the lake.
It's time to go to the lake.
Yes, sir, Admiral, sir.
Yeet. I know you can't see the huge grin on my face right now, so
Sorry.
I have to verbalize it.
Dogen, are you okay? I had the strangest machine-induced dream about you.
TV?
Well, first of all, Sasha 9 invited me down to his secret lab, and...
TV?
He's completely brainless. The dream was true. Dogen, don't worry. I know where your brains are. They're in... like this crazy dream thorn bush straitjacket tower place.
Hacky sack.
You go to the TV lounge. I'm on the case. I just need a little more advanced training to prepare.
Ray has a lot of people to throw into Mount Doom this week. She made that same threat to me just like last night.
Check it out, Admiral. I'm an oarsman, first class.
Hey, it looks like all those weeks in the canoe simulator really paid off.
Yes, sir, Admiral, sir.
Well, let's get you afloat. Finest of the fleet.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
That lake isn't as peaceful or as harmless as she looks. Now, don't take her out too far.
Oh, no, you...
Okay, so before I get going with Mia's dance party, there are probably a few things around camp that I should check out just so that we can catch up on some camper activities. Should I do that this stream, or should I save that for our next stream on Sunday? Because I'm going to be streaming every Thursday and every Sunday. I know today's Saturday, but I made an oopsie. Every Thursday and every Sunday. And this is going to be a whole series. I'm going to do everything that I can, talk about everything that I can, and show you guys everything that I can in the extra dialogue bits and little things to find. Yeet. We're going to have a problem. Yes, I made an oopsie me. Alright, so let's go find some campers. I think we can find Maloof at the parking lot now. So let's check that out.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Take me to the
I'm
parking
headed
lot.
for the parking lot.
I hope you're not leaving us, sir.
I hope he's down there. Timing on it's always a little persnickety. Ah, drat. No, I still can't get that. Well, let's see if the billboards have changed any, and if not, then I'm just gonna close down the stream and we'll tackle Mia's dance party another time.
Has anyone seen Dogan Bull?
Yep, here we go.
He didn't show up for band practice, and I'm a little worried about him. Phoebe. Levitation class starting now. Please report to the floating dock immediately. Don't be late for the party, children. Love, Mia. Notice, I have retained the services of Mikhail Bulgakov as my personal bodyguard. Anyone wishing to do harm to my person is requested to speak to Mikhail first, so he can pummel you into the ground. Sincerely, Maloof.
And that's the beginning of Maloof's story. He becomes a crime boss in summer camp, and it's absolutely beautiful. By the end of the game, he's just completely off his rocker.
Hey, if anyone sees Vernon waiting for me down by Makeout Cave, could you make out with him yourself? Because I'm not interested. Frankie. Dear Alien Voices, spaceship flight tests were fruitful, but I need more data on triple light speed travel. I am building a super antenna to receive data and placing it as high as possible. Please transmit data in T-minus 2 hours, Chloe.
And that's something that I was talking about earlier, about how all the campers kind of have their own little backstories. Chloe thinks that she is an alien. That's why she wears the space helmet. That's why she makes these messages and tests.
Hello, children! I hope you're all
spacecraft
having a
at
happy
camp.
and safe summer day here at Whispering Rock. I just wanted to tell you that we are having a party out here on the floating dock, and I'd love for you all to come. It's levitation training, baby, and it's fun, fun, fun. Just grab a canoe and come join the party.
Nia, I love you. Chloe thinks that she's an alien because of the voices that she hears. I don't know how long she's been hearing the voices, but it's because of her telepathy and her ability to pick up, random people's thoughts without really trying, that have her convinced that she's not human, she is from outer space, and that these alien transmissions she's getting aren't just, random people's thoughts. The all of the campers pretty much have stories that go along like that. Milk of Phage has a really sad one. Elton has one. Bobby we don't get a lot on. Dogan, like I said, his parents just don't know what to do with him. Elka has one of the more interesting ones. Her family has been prophetic for generations. And her full name is Elka Doom. And that's because back in the day, like her great-great-grandfather or something like that, or a couple more greats thrown in there, was really only known in his village for having these prophetic visions of horrible things befalling the townspeople. He would predict that they were going to have a horrible crop one year, and they did, and like half the town starved. He would predict that a horse was going to fall off a cliff, or 5 horses, or all of your horses, and it would happen. And, eventually...
Don't be late! Levitation class has already begun. Come on out to the floating dock before the party is over.
I will get the power from Ford. Eventually, the townspeople just got so sick of this guy that they went to basically run him out of town. Pitchforks and torches and all. And before they could do anything, he stopped them and he goes, I have a vision to share with you. It's going to be a beautiful summer and we're going to have a fruitful harvest. So, sated, the townspeople went back
Where would you like me to take you,
to leave him alone, and they were immediately caught in a horrible avalanche that killed them all.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
So because of this gift of prophecy, the Dooms have never really been welcomed
In
anywhere.
recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for telekinesis.
I love that scene transition.
With telekinesis, we can use our minds to grasp an object and then throw it. Go ahead, try it yourself.
Whoops, wrong button.
Yes. Now, when you've chosen... Oh, good throw. Now, let's see if you can make it through the hoop.
You sound like my dad.
Hey, I've been thinking about that. Why'd that guy hate psychics so much? What did we ever do to him?
Well, psychics killed his whole family. Cursed them and all their descendants to die in water.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Talk about baggage.
Tell me about it. And the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure he's actually psychic himself.
Ha! Cuckoo! Well, you can work on him when you get home. For now. Oops.
I remember the horse puncher. You have told me
Get a good
about
grip
that.
on it with your mind. Oh, great shot. Let's see you do that again. Be the trash can.
Another fun graphical glitch is that it just kind of snaps into position here.
Now, try to throw that baby right. Bingo! Okay, last one.
Nope.
Thread the needle, as they say. Through the hoop, Rasputin. Now, let me show you something. Pick that trash can up and aim your toss at the side of the caravan.
It's a good story. It's a horse punching story. It's absurd is what it is.
Kablooey! Throwing something against a wall is a little more destructive than tossing it around on the ground, isn't it? Oh no! Another one of my sensors! Now how'd that get in here? Looks like we're in luck. He doesn't see you yet. Why don't you smash him on the head with that handy trash can? Come on! Use telekinesis to pick up the trash can and throw it at that sensor. Come on! Bullseye!
Looks like the trash took him out.
Next lesson, we'll work on your snappy one-liners.
Be nice. All right. Just to wrap up real quick, the El Kadum, her family has had that prophetic misery for generations, and nobody really likes them for it, except for one woman who apparently just basks in misery, married Elka's dad, and, was perfectly happy with their weird little family up until this summer, when Elka at dinner had her first prophecy, where she interrupted the conversation and said, "One of you is going to have an affair this summer." So they sent her to summer camp. And as soon as she got to summer camp, she immediately felt something off and knew that horrible things were going to happen here. Yeah, whoops. And it's stuff like that. Like, I don't particularly like Elka as a character. She's kind of irritating to me, but I love these backstories. So let's save this before I forget. My god. I can't believe I've only been playing for 2.5 hours. That's crazy. No. That can't be right. What? That's odd. I'll figure out why that says 2:30 later. Oh well. Let's see if I can make it back to Twitch Labs. All right, that is our first official stream. My god, that was so much talking. Hopefully, you guys don't mind that I talked your ear off about these characters, and hopefully, you don't mind that I intend to do it more. I'm really glad that you guys had a good time and that you have enjoyed my rambling about fictional psychics. Because, like I said, I've got a lot to say about all of these characters. You need the refresher. Look, Psychonauts 2 is coming out this year. I really hope. So, what better time to, buff up on your Psychonauts lore? All of it. In hopes that, they give us a release date soon. I know that's why I'm doing this. I want to go back through and really experience this the way it was meant to be experienced. All of it, every little piece of dialogue. I've got you hooked. Awesome! I'd love to hear that. Psychonauts is absolutely one of my favorite games. If we all recite the deep lore, we can summon a release date. So, up on my Tumblr, Serendipitous Game, which is linked in the bio of my Twitch, I'm actually going to be posting a link to a Google Doc for the backstory document that I've been talking about this whole time. Be warned, there are a lot of spoilers in there if you have not seen this game yet, or if you are not familiar with the story or just don't really remember it that well. It's an amazing read. Like I said, I'm obsessed with the backstory about the Aquatos and their rival circus family. I'm also going to be posting a link to the Vault Viewer and probably to the retrospective, The Color of the Sky in Your World, that Two Player Productions did on the development of Psychonauts 1. All of them are really interesting, and if you have the time and don't mind, maybe some spoilers, maybe some hyperfixation, I think they're absolutely all worth a look. Until then, our next stream is going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. After this stream, I'm going to be taking a more consistent schedule, except for with things like Game Awards, trailer releases, special events, more or less, that happen at a specific time. And I'll be making announcements for some hyperfixation. Yeah. Whoops. I'll be making announcements for when those happen. If anybody's interested to join in, they shouldn't be too frequent, but just as a heads up. Other than that, we stream every Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. EST. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. This was our first official stream where we really hunkered down and played a game. I know I streamed before. I streamed the Game Awards and I streamed Psychonauts once before, just to really test out the system and see if I could get it running properly. I did. This was a success, so I'm really glad on that. Everybody who joined in, and whether you just lurked and watched the stream, had it on in the background, whether you chatted, it means a lot to me. I'm super new to this, as you can probably tell. But I just really hope that, things we kind of get the ball rolling. We will get the ball rolling once we get Levitation, don't worry about that. And we just have a fun time, because Psychonauts is one of my favorite games, and I know I've said that a bunch of times already, but it's such a good game. My god, there's so much to it. And hopefully you guys will continue to enjoy the deep lore edition of Psychonauts 1. This way, when Psychonauts 2 rolls around, we can roll right into that. I will probably play it once or twice before I actually stream it. This way, at least I know what I'm doing. Yeet, I already have the Gamer Daisy puppet ready to go. And yeah, I will be doing Mia's Dance Party off stream. I'm not subjecting you guys to that. I'll swing by Tumblr later and show you the almost finished Gamer Daisy puppet, because it's so stupid. Until then, thank you guys once again for coming. I'm going to end the stream, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a great night, everybody.